What's up, everybody, and welcome to BioS 3 Raw TV. We got something to talk about tonight. So I saw this diet that someone was asking me about. It was like a plan. It was like an advertisement, whatever the fuck it was. So I looked it up, right? And it's out there, and I'll tell you what, I can't go out there and actually talk about what the fuck. I want to put like pictures and videos and fucking just expose this shit, but easily you can be sued, which is the dumbest fucking shit ever, for actually saying the truth, which I'm not going to go to jail, but I'm also not going to spend $100,000 fighting someone in court because I fucking said something that they didn't like and fucking lawyered up. So that being said, it was a video of this guy who's in good shape, and he's an older guy. He's like 50-something years old, and he's always in shape, right? He's well known. He's always in shape. And he's got this new program that came out, right? And the video that, pops up, it's him sitting down and he's eating tacos and chili and like all this fucking, he's got it all in front of him. He's just shoveling food in his mouth. He's talking, he's spitting food out, which I was like, what the fuck? And he's talking about like, people think these local, well, no, look at me, I fucking eat like this. And he's like telling you like, I eat what I want, I do this, I do that. Now, what you see is the food go in his mouth. You hear him, what he's saying. And you think, oh, what the fuck? Like, I want to do these. Like, yeah, you should be able to eat just like me and eat all your favorite foods and do whatever you want and still get lean. And look at me, I stay in shape and I have abs at 53 years old. Whatever the fuck it was, I'm sitting there going, what the fuck? So I'm looking at what he's eating, and I know for a fact, because I've seen this guy around throughout the years, he doesn't eat like that. Okay, he's never eaten like that, but maybe he eats like that now, whatever. So he says, you know what? And you can do this too. You can do this. You can have all your favorite foods and be ripped to the bone and healthy and blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, he's still shoveling food, which is just disgusting because he's eating and spitting food all over the place. But it's not like he's eating. He's shoveling food in to make it like, look how much I eat. I stuff myself. Like, it was fucking weird, right? And then he goes, if you want to be like me and you want to do this too, all you have to do is just click here and you can do it. I was like, all I have to do is click there. So I clicked, right? And I go to the thing and I said, what the fuck? And I'm looking at it now. Here's the catch. Here's what makes the whole thing bullshit and a scam that you should watch out for. Now, if you go back to the video where he says click now, there's a piece after that on the video that continues. And that piece of the video talks to, he's saying stuff like, I'm a guy who used to not like to cook, but look what I've done. Now, you don't hear that until after he says click on the button, which many people are not going to go after that. They're going to click on that button, go directly to the website and start ordering shit because they want to be able to do what he does. Now, these companies, these individuals know within the first 30 seconds, they've got you. You're going to purchase based on that first 30 seconds more so than watching that entire fucking video. But they have to put the truth in the video, because if they don't, people can fucking come back at them and fucking write bad things about them, sue them, etc., etc. But this way there, they can cover their asses and say, no, we said it in the video. Like, why didn't you watch the rest of the video? Why did you buy it without watching it? They can cover their asses. Now, how it works is these burritos and tacos and chili that he's eating and all this garbage was made from these special healthy recipes that he made himself. But when you're first watching the video, you believe that, and that's what I thought. I immediately thought like it was restaurant food. Like, it doesn't look like something somebody made. It's all prepared and presented like he's at a restaurant or whatever, and he's shoveling all this food down, but he prepared it all himself. It's a fucking cookbook plan, program, whatever, with healthy recipes. Never once did they say anything about fucking cooking recipes or that food on the fucking table was made by himself and it wasn't just fucking bought at a store or prepared already. None of that shit was said until later in the video after you've had the chance to click, which I clicked right away, and I've been doing this shit for a long time because I was curious as to what the fuck he was talking about, because I knew this guy didn't used to eat like that. So if he's eating like this now, what the fuck is going on? And basically they're selling you a program. The first thing I think was like tacos. Like, make these, here's my special recipe for the tacos that you can have every day. And I'm sitting here going, well, yeah, if you want to fucking go buy chicken breast, slice up chicken breast, get some fucking corn or flour tortillas. You have 2 of those. There's not many carbs in them, right? Put a little bit of non-fat cheese in there, a little bit of fucking, they have vegan cheese too, which is actually pretty good, in there, and use a little non-fat sour cream, throw a little bit of fucking pico de gallo in there, and you have your tacos. You get a fairly moderate carb, high protein, low fat fucking meal. Now, here's the problem. How many people watching that can actually take the time to go do that? Very, very few. The number one reason why most people fail on a diet is because they don't want to prepare the food. They don't have the time to, they don't like to, it sucks, it's boring, whatever. So they buy food on the run. They buy prepared foods, they buy food in fast food, etc., etc. So this individual is talking about how he made all these things himself, and that's where the whole catch is, right? So I'm sitting here going, basically, you're selling a program that you're going to give out recipes. Why not say, hey, I wrote this book, it's a recipe book, because people used to do it all the time. because people are not going to buy another recipe book. There's fucking tons of recipe books out there in the market already. And what happens is people are all excited and they get these fucking books, right? And next thing you know, they're fucking making these meals and fucking all this shit. And about 2 weeks goes by and then they're like, oh, you know, I had a rough day. I don't feel like making a meal. Fuck it, let's just order pizza. Or they're like, oh, I'll grab something on the way home. I have a busy day. There's even companies now that send you the food unprepared, like the raw foods and stuff. You order whatever the fuck it is. They send you the recipes. They send you the directions. They send you the fucking food. And you make the food at home yourself, which makes it even easier than what this fucking guy is talking about, right? Those things even fail because people don't have the time, or they're too tired, or they don't feel like it, or they fucking hate cooking. So even those ones where they send you the fucking food and you don't have to get it yourself, those fucking fail most of the time. So I kind of stepped back and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me whatsoever. Nutrition Solutions has been making fucking food, which is the same thing, like healthy tacos, healthy pizza, fucking low calorie this, all the macros are fucking right, but they make it and ship it to your fucking door. That's why I use them. Because I was that guy that was like, well, I'll just make the food myself. I'll cut the fucking chicken breast up. I'll do fucking 99% ground turkey and I'll add olive oil so it's less saturated fats and I'll be able to control the fats and control the carbs. I used to do all that shit too. And it took up so much fucking time. And he's acting like, you know, oh, this is, you can do this every day. How many of you right now, every day, would take time to make fucking chili? I don't even know how to make chili. I guess your crock pot or whatever the fuck it is. And then make those other foods that are on there. I guarantee you, if you would do that, you would already fucking be doing it. You wouldn't be eating all the prepared shit-ass fucking food. You wouldn't be stopping at fast food places. You'd be home cooking fucking healthy meals for you and your fucking family to be healthy. But that's not a reality. But it doesn't matter, because once they get your fucking money, that's it. He gets you pumped up about how you can eat all this fucking food and all this junk and blah, 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 blah. And then he says, well, I'm not eating donuts, and I'm not eating this, I'm not eating sugar, I'm not eating candy. I'm eating healthy foods. So you're basically saying those healthy foods right there are clean foods spiced up a little bit. Okay, because it's not donuts, it's not random shit. The real IFYM junk people, they eat donuts, they eat fucking Pop-Tarts. This guy's saying, oh, I need this, I just eat what I like. He likes burritos. Well, what if you're the type of person that really likes the sugars and stuff? This shit ain't gonna fucking work for you. I just stepped back and I was like, what the fuck? And in one way, it's a smart way to market stuff, okay? Because they know within that first 30 seconds, they're gonna grab you, right? And it's so appealing because it's so shocking that he's shoveling this food, he's dropping it out of his mouth. He's like, I eat like this all the time. I get like an animal, I stuff myself, and I'm so full. It's like Thanksgiving every day. And you're like, what the fuck? Because most people want to eat more food, right? And the fact that he's got these chili and he's fucking putting scoops of chili in his mouth is fucking falling out, and he's eating fucking burritos and stuff. And I'm sitting there going, it's a shock right to your system. You're like, holy fuck, look at this guy. Wow, I want to do that too. So automatically, they got you hooked. You bit the hook already. Now the hook's not fucking in, but what happens is when he says stuff like, I'm 53 and I fucking have abs and I look like this, and he fucking flexes his arm, right? And he's got a good bicep. Now, not only do they have the hook in, that hook fucking gets sunk. They got you. Now, when he says, oh, you want to do this too? You can. All you have to do is just click here. Right? And you're like, well, fuck, all I have to do is click here. You click on it, and then it pops up with the tacos, right? The first thing that pops up is tacos, and they're like, oh, you can have healthy tacos and healthy, my recipe, blah, 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 blah. And then you're like, what the fuck? Like, okay, your recipe, cool, but there's a program. Like, it's a whole program that comes with it. Oh, I'm going to get the program. It's not just a recipe book. It's a program. It's a fucking recipe book called a program. But basically, if you've been watching these things and following these things throughout the years, 99% of fucking these recipe books and fucking programs fucking fail, because bottom line is you usually don't want to do what those fucking programs tell you to do. Okay? Period. And the only thing I can think of, honestly, is this individual is kind of out of the fitness industry, kind of threw this thing fucking together. Somebody knew how to market because they put it together well. And as I was watching the video, I was pulling apart the marketing that was going on and what they were doing. And I'm like, these motherfuckers are going to get a bunch of people to grab this thing, and they're going to fucking fail, and they're going to throw this fucking program aside. They're going to have all the fucking money, and they're going to just walk away. Like, that's what's going to happen in the end. So hopefully you guys understand that, a lot of these things where you see these people talking about all this fucking junk they eat, all this food, and they're filling it, they're stuffing themselves, and they stay shredded, and you need to eat fucking tons of calories to get lean. Listen, 99% of the time, that's bullshit. Every once in a while you get the genetic freak who does it, but 99% of the time it's bullshit. And if they're selling it to you and you happen to be overweight and unhealthy and stuff, remember, there's no fucking way what they're saying to you is true. If you want to do something like that and you're sick of all this shit and you want to fucking healthy recipes and healthy food and you want to eat tacos, Get a meal prep company that does that shit for you. You wind up paying a little bit more, like $1 more than what you would pay if you made it yourself. The shit winds up on your fucking doorstep. You put it in the refrigerator. There's no excuses. It's fast. It tastes good. It's fucking portioned out. The macros are there. Everything is fucking done for you. That's 10 million times more sustainable than one of these fucking recipe books. BioStrengthTraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostrength.com/no recipe book bicep, and we are out.